Just gonna make sure we're live. Oh, what in the world's going on? I should.
Uh-oh.
Fuck you. Here's Tom Doyle.
Retard alert, class.
There we go. All right, it's all fixed. Great. All right, so we're going to play a little game of who should I blame today. I'm going to reach into my magic hat and pull out a name. And the name's going to be Omega Jackson. This is all your fault, Kingdom. How dare you make fun of Virgil Snow on X? Huh? What do you think you are? Some kind of fucking god?
Who the fuck do you think you are, blaming shit on me when I didn't do anything? He's the one, grooming people and shit.
Listen, how many pedophiles' dicks did you suck last week? Okay?
None.
Maybe you need to get up on Virgil's level before you come at him saying fake, fake, fake. Okay? Just because he's a guy who pretends to be a woman and can't quit changing his name and lies about everything doesn't mean he's fake. Okay? He's just living creatively.
Which means you're fake because, isn't that exactly what all these actors, porn stars, and wrestlers do? Live creatively?
Kingdom, if your job was to push trolleys in a parking lot, okay, you would be in escapism as much as possible.
No, if this was my escapism, I'd want to push, trolleys every bloody day to get away from this, garbage.
Well, considering in your country, they probably would fucking kidnap you and take you back to their nest.
You talking about magpies?
No, I'm talking about your trolleys.
Ah, yes. And then I'd break my foot while giving birth to a child.
A child that keeps phasing in and out of reality.
Along with the trolley.
Just flew across the parking lot. Grew wings.
And they'll call me... and there'll be this one guy on the internet calling me Mr. Brokefoot for all eternity that I've never even heard of.
That's deep lore. That's deep lore.
Spider chicken for $9. We won't be able to afford rent.
Listen, the world's gone fucking crazy. All right? They've all lost their minds. I used to think it was me. I thought maybe it was me. Maybe I'm the one who's gone crazy. But now the
spider chicken's gone up to $10.
I mean, fucking spider chicken goes up $1. Now, pack your fucking bags, kids. We can't afford the rent. Get out. Sorry, Joey. You're going to have to pick up an extra paper route to pay for the spider chicken.
It's a bloody outrage. It is a bloody outrage. It is.
Unfucking believable. You are terrible, Kingdom. Absolutely. Look at the way you just hold on. You just hold that fucking grudge. I can't let it go, he says. I can't let it go.
I've forgotten. What grudge?
I don't know. I guess because fucking Cam had to he had to OP you in a match.
What? What the fuck does OP mean?
Overpower.
Yeah. It's not like I had any decision-making power behind myself, The
number one rule when it comes to public relations is if you're going to face competition, never discount your competition. Like don't run them down. Because even if you,
I was trying to bulldoze them with a chainsaw.
Right? If you, let's put it this way. Let's say you're preparing for a boxing match. All right. If you go out there and you say that your opponent is garbage, if you beat him, then you only beat garbage.
Well, look, here's the other thing you got, DNA, that you got to consider. if you're taking on, say, let's just say Brock Lesnar, right? Big, massive fucking freak of nature, and you're a skinny little fuck, right? And you suggest to him, it's like, all right, before we go out there, is it okay if I just, fucking chop your arm off with like a chainsaw? And he says no. Like, what else are you meant to do when you get in the match?
See, you started good, Kingdom, but then you dropped the fucking ball. Okay, it'd be more like this. Imagine if you were gonna go out and face Brock Lesnar, right? Now, if you were
Exactly
going,
what I said.
all right, now listen. Now, if you go out there and you say Brock Lesnar is nothing, he's trash, he's fucking garbage, he's been given everything he's ever gotten, he's a fucking phony, he's a fake, da 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 da, right? Let's not say a wrestling match. Let's say it's an MMA fight, right? If you go out there and you say the guy's garbage, the guy's trash, right? Even if you win, you only be fucking trash. But if you give the guy his dues, if you say, you know what, he's a big guy, he's a tough guy, it's going to be a hard fight, but if I can beat him, I've proved myself as one of the best in the world.
Why not just take that logic, but say instead of trash, just say he's like literally nothing and doesn't exist. Then you're just going in the ring against yourself.
But Kingdom, that's the point. You don't want to put your opponent down because if you win, then you get more accolades. You don't get accolades for beating a nobody. You get accolades for beating a somebody.
I mean, didn't Homer literally get promoted for beating a guy who was fighting for a sandwich?
All right, let's put it back into wrestling. Which one which one hurts a career more? Losing a match to The Undertaker or losing a match to Doink the Clown?
Oh, losing the match to The Undertaker.
Yeah, that hurts less. People, you get beat by The Undertaker, people go, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we expect that. You lose to fucking Doink the Clown, and people are like, this guy's a fucking curtain jerker. He's done.
Well, which Doink the Clown are we talking about? Are we talking about the murderer Doink, or the jobber Doink, or the one that was in the King's Court Doink? There's various different Doink the Clown.
No, yes, Doink the Clown was a retarded idea. All right, Vince McMahon should have known better, but he didn't because he was too busy leaving fucking dildos everywhere and taking dumps on women's chests.
Doink the Clown was just an idea that he thought of when one of his kids had a clown over for their 5th birthday.
I mean, just
like the clown. Stephanie's pissing herself running away from it.
I mean, to be fair, Matt Bourne was not a bad wrestler. He was fundamentally sound. He could wrestle. He was a little athletic. So, like, overall, his performance in the ring wasn't disappointing. But like, the character was a joke. It's just it was just like, instead of going the Terry Taylor route and like immediately giving up on the gimmick, Matt tried to make it work, but it was not going to work.
Is Matt Bourne related to Evan Bourne? Or are they two different people?
No. Stage names.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that too at first, but then like I guess.
So what? Do you mean to say that Matt and Jeff Hardy, they're just stage names? They're not actually related?
No, those guys, that actually is their real names. Those guys went under the real. They actually are brothers. They're like one of the few. They're one of the few tag teams that actually are brothers or actually are related.
Okay, well, what about Christian? Is he actually religious?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
I feel like I'd just get bullied either way, if I did.
I think the only other real life brother tag team I can think of was the Steiner brothers.
What about the Dudley brothers?
Obviously. Okay. Like, look, all right. The big dick daddy Dudley just identified as black one day, and that's how Devon came along. Horrible.
Or the entire family is black, and the rest of the ones that were white were just doing white faces this entire time.
I thought the idea, well, the Dudley Boys when it started out in ECW, like they had like a bunch of fucking different kinds of characters, and they were all just
Yeah,
Dudley
like a bunch,
Boys. Yeah, I
they're
I
all
thought
just a
that
bunch of misfits.
I thought the gimmick was that like you just had this family of misfit people.
Yeah,
You know,
like
is
actual carnage.
like a family of misfit kids, like a bunch of orphans that really got close and then became pro wrestlers or whatever the fuck. Like I thought that was the gimmick, but apparently my ideas are better than Paul Heyman's.
Clearly, obviously.
I mean, it's you're unbelievable, King. I just can't, I can't even get over it. It's fucking terrible. Look at how you've tortured.
Uh,
Look at how you've tortured people.
okay, explain how I've tortured a soul.
Listen, motherfucker, who's responsible for the tree growing? The tree, okay, or the guy who planted the fucking seed?
Look, all I'm saying is I've watered that tree every day for the last fucking 10 years. I think I deserve a little credit for watering the fucking tree. I don't see the kids complaining about the free mangoes from the mango tree that was planted
Unbelievable.
that I helped water. And then they all cried when I burnt it down.
there's not a chair high
Okay,
enough.
that's
Not a chair good enough for you.
personally, I'd rather a throne, but, got to make do.
How's your acrobatic skills?
3 out of 10.
You think you can manage a flip?
Probably not. Even from an elevated space, like, possibly a bridge or a building.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I can maybe do a forward roll into a somersault.
Do a barrel roll. Oh, all right, so let's talk about something practical. What was the first video game you remember playing?
Ooh. Um. I'm actually thinking about it. Uh,
What year were you born?
I'm not releasing that information to the
Okay,
public.
that's
I'll just
fair
say,
enough. Fair enough. Okay, so let me ask you, what console was out around the time you were 10 to 15 years old?
well, that's what I was, thinking. Because like back when I was like 5, like I'd remember, and this probably does take me a little bit, but at least there's a couple of years in between it. But it's like, and that's what I was thinking about, like, because I specifically remember the Game Boy and PS1 when they just came out.
Well, the Game Boy came out in like 89. You mean the
Yeah.
game? You talking about the Game Boy Color?
I remember having the Game Boy Pocket. Like we
Okay,
went to,
okay, but not the
but
original. Not the
the color might have been out when I was playing it, but I got basically given the hand me down sort of thing.
okay. So like not like the big brick. The big
No,
gray the big gray Game Boy.
I remember having the thin pocket one, the black
Okay.
ones, and all that.
All right. So we'll say
'Cause I remember obviously playing Pokemon, but I also do remember like Dino Crisis for PS1.
Dino Crisis. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
That's an interesting title to start out on the PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, back then I was
The,
obviously a kid. And I loved dinosaurs at that time, and
well, yeah,
Jurassic
but
Park
like
was still my
I,
favorite movies.
I don't know. I figured maybe like your one of your parents would have been like, okay, son, yeah, here's fucking Spyro the Dragon for your new
Bold of you to
PlayStation.
improve on the sun. But that's the thing. I do have obviously fond memories of Spyro and Crash as well, but they were sort of later. I do remember like when we first got the PS1. Dino Crisis was the one I played the most, or tried
What?
to play.
I mean, did your dad play?
Nah.
No. It was just you, or you or siblings.
Yeah, me and my brother.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys, what was your first?
Then of course,
Well, then what was your first
then of
wrestling
course
game?
later, yeah, then of course later in line we'd collect the wrestling games. I'm trying to think of that one though. I think the original SmackDown maybe,
Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough. Fair
like with
enough.
those janky menu screens going choo choo choo
Yeah.
and all that, like with the Rock and the Hardy Boys and all them.
Okay. Okay. That was a good game. Like that was fun back in the day. Like we had a lot of fun with
Yeah,
that. Me and my cousin used to play against each other. We had a lot of fucking fun with it. It was great.
yeah. The best thing was, and I'd always do this all the time, was like the Hell in a Cell matches where you could like just dive out of the ring, out of on the and they actually had the physics of um the cage itself break. Sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, I think. Wait, they didn't like have they didn't have like the Hell in a Cell until like SmackDown 2, I think.
Yeah, so I think that might have been the steel cage that did that, where you could just like run the ropes and do a dive, and it would just actually break the cage.
Yeah, I know that was some. I don't remember if that was in SmackDown 1. I know it was in SmackDown 2, but I don't remember if it was in 1.
Maybe I'm thinking of SmackDown 2 as well, because like they are very similar games,
Yeah, they're.
realistically.
I mean, really, they're just there's not the only thing they added was they fixed the entrances a little bit,
Yeah,
and
and obviously it's a roster update and stuff like that.
and the call creator got a
Yeah,
massive overhaul. Like the call, I'm sorry, but the call creator in fucking SmackDown 1 was garbage.
yeah.
But it did have
I
it. Did,
I remember being able to create my favorite core wrestler back in the day, Havoc. I remember making his character all the time. I
terrible.
specifically wait on my iPod tablet back then, back in
What a
the day.
mean old Aussie. Oh my God, what a
I would
bully.
specifically wait for Havoc to drop his core, and then I'd try to replicate it as best I can.
Come on, Havoc, get in here and felt this motherfucker. Okay, tell him you put the old man lock on him. All right, Master Roshi the shit out of this guy. Kamehameha! You're gone. All right. He just flexes all. He just goes into fucking Hulk mode and flexes his muscles. Throws a Kamehameha. It goes up your ass.
So anyway, what games do you remember?
All
Like
right.
your first introduction?
I could tell. Okay.
Oh.
I back. Okay. When I the first game, really the first game I played, I didn't own it. All right. My cousin had an Atari, and I remember playing the original Donkey Kong on Atari. So, and I was like really young then, though. I was like maybe 4.
And then you try to become like the world's best Donkey Kong player, and you had the world championships, and you got sprung for cheating. You're also like a dwarf.
Well, I finished up that perfect game of Donkey Kong, and I just turned around to like take a sip off my soda, and fucking Billy jumped in the way, took all the credit. He took all the credit. All right.
That's like fucking One Punch Man with King, but more devious. Actually, on purpose. Like he's just waiting specifically for you. He follows you around every fucking day and waits for you to play like a Donkey Kong on the arcade.
All right. So like I'll talk about the games I had for like the NES, right? Um, I had the original like WrestleMania for the NES. All right,
Mhm.
it was entertaining at the time. It was fucking garbage today. It is so bad.
Yeah.
It is so fucking
You
bad.
remember the old ET games and Superman
I never
64?
no I didn't you know what I didn't play ET. That was like before my time. Like I said, I only played Donkey Kong on the Atari because my cousin had it. But like that was far and few in between. Um, I played I most of the games I played was like either the NES or the N64. Like that was the two systems I think I bought the most games for or I had the most games for. Like I had like all the Mario Brothers. I had fucking
Golden Eye.
I had Battletoads. I had all the Ninja Turtle games. Um,
Any of the Pokemon games.
I had Karate Kid. Eh, James wasn't lying, man. He really wasn't lying. That game was
Karate
a
Kid.
motherfucker. I hated that fucking game. Oh, I fucking
The
hated it.
Karate Kid is kind of like Pokemon.
I know. I will honestly tell you that. No, that's like for real though. I will tell you that Karate Kid made me want to punch a fucking hole through the wall. It was that. It's that fucking aggravating.
No, I just picture you now at like a like back in the '90s, you worked at like a video rental store with all the games and all that. And the kid was like, "Do you have Pokemon Stadium?" It's like, yeah, kid, we got Karate Kid here. It's kind of like Pokemon. It's sold out of Pokemon
I'll tell
Stadium
you
and
what.
Pokemon
I'll
Stadium.
tell you what. I'll give you the Pokemon game if you can finish level 3 of fucking Karate Kid. Okay, deal. I'll pay for the rental if you can finish level 3. Anyway,
Uh, and then you just give them Pokemon Puzzle League.
I had both I
Just
had both
finish them.
I had both Skate or Die games. They were entertaining.
Mhm.
Um, I had like Chippendales Rescue Rangers and
Did you have the South Park ones?
dude, I'm talking about the NES.
Ah, I thought you meant N64 still.
No, no, I haven't got to N64. I'll get to that. Uh,
I jumped into it.
um, yeah, I had like Chippendales Rescue Rangers. I had DuckTales. Both of them great games, great music. Like they're just classics. They're just classic platformers. That's all I can really remember. I had a game called Bat what was it called? Bad Street Brown or some shit like that. It was the most retarded fucking game ever. You walk right, you beat up midgets. Okay.
Did you get did you get like the Simpsons arcade on the NES? I think that came out later in the cycle though, I think.
No, but my cousin had Bart versus the Aliens on the NES. And we used to play the shit out of
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
And then I didn't have a Super Nintendo. I jumped over to the Sega because I really liked Sonic 2. That was like one of my favorite games of all time.
Uh, and then you went and made DNH and fucking became a lol cow.
That was also the system where I used to troll the CPU on fucking uh, WWF Royal Rumble. Because all you got to do is just keep getting out of the ring. They'll get out of the ring, and then you get back in the ring, and they just follow you back and forth.
And eliminate themselves.
No, you just never get counted out. And all you're doing is trolling the computer. They get all fucked up.
Uh,
Don't know what to do. Um. Oh, and I played the shit out of Mortal Kombat games. Like I had all of them.
hmm.
K1, 2, and 3. I played the shit out of those.
They'd probably be like the main sellers
I
of that console.
and I had no, I had Street Fighter. I had Super Street Fighter 2 as well. So I did play the Street Fighter games. I like them. Like I was big into fighting games back then. That was like
Yeah.
the big thing for me. Like I played all the I love to play all the fighting games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, even Primal Rage. I had Primal Rage for the Genesis, which was
Oh my god, everyone around DNA has primal rage.
oh my god. Oh my god, buddy, you better be careful with all that rage you got. Cypher Rage. Okay. So let me jump to the N64. I had all the wrestling games. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I also had Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I had fucking Conker's Bad Fur Day. I had fucking
I was gonna
GoldenEye,
ask if you had that one.
GoldenEye
Yeah.
007, Turox 1, 2, and 3. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else?
South Park games.
I had South Park, but like I traded it off because it really kind of sucked.
Hmm.
And I had enough first person shooters at that point between GoldenEye and the fucking Turok games.
Yep.
Um, trying to think. I had Glover for some fucking reason. Someone got me Glover.
Mm.
I played around with it. It was like it's okay. It wasn't that good though. It just wasn't that good. It was really, really fucking annoying.
As I'm sure a lot of the you know, brokey, blocky sort of games in that era, like
Well,
Super Nintendo 64.
I mean, well, Glover actually had pretty good physics for the time, but it wasn't like precise. It wasn't really as precise. It's not like it's like I would say that Mario 64 was better calibrated.
Yeah.
You could turn on a dime in Mario 64, and I played the shit out of Mario 64. I love the music in that game. Like that, the music in those games are amazingly well done. They're amazingly
Yeah.
beautiful for like a system that's still on a fucking cartridge.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Oh,
hats off to fucking
I
Nintendo.
remember. I do remember. Like, I never actually owned the N64. I do now, but it's like somewhere at home. I do remember. You know, every chance I'd got, whether I was, you know, at a friend's house or, you know, traveling with like parents of their mates, and if they've got kids that have, you know, the N64, I'd see if they had it. But like, I remember also playing just Smash Brothers every time they'd have it, like the original one.
Yeah,
That was a good time.
I
Used to
don't know.
always just pick up the fucking Pokeballs every time, though.
I don't know. Like I
I
guess I'm
think
a
that was the start of my gambling addiction. You know, I just pick up the Pokeballs trying to get the best one, and that's all I'd fight with.
I don't know. Like gaming has always been sort of a it's always been sort of a phase in phase out thing for me. Like I'll be into it for a little bit and then I'll lose interest and it'll just cycle through. Eventually I'll get interested in games again and then I won't be. You know,
Yeah.
I just get tired of playing games, so then I go do something else.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, you're terrible.
I mean,
Such a
I hear that.
such a bully.
I just lose interest, so I turn into like an NPC.
I just
I hear that. Yep.
you know, you know, you're gonna be sorry you said all this when I'm president of the call community. All right. I'm gonna have an
Oh, you're
election.
right. What?
Well, I'm gonna have an election like they had down in Venezuela, right? We're gonna take the votes and I'm gonna declare myself the winner.
You can't do that though.
Watch me. I learn from the best. Okay? Kim Jong
True,
Un
Joe
gets
Biden.
Kim Jong Un gets 100% of the vote. Why not me?
He's the only option.
What are you saying? Kim Jong Un's a bad guy? I mean, look at his haircut.
Yeah.
Is that the haircut of a bad guy? No, it's the haircut of a fucking clown. A fat clown at that. All right, he's like John Wayne Gacy, the Korean version.
And the gay version.
It's such a horse shit show over there in North Korea because this motherfucker went to school in the West. Like he's very westernized. He's very much like he grew up in like luxury. He grew up in fucking Western influence culture, and then he goes over and pretends to be like living like traditional Korean values and shit. Like get the fuck out of
And you know what it is? He's like, this is so great. I'm the only one that can have it.
here.
They're
Okay,
gonna say it's bad and it's evil to, you know, get some masses behind me.
I mean fucking Dennis Rodman goes over and hangs out with you. Okay, Dennis Rodman,
Yeah, it's Dennis Rodman, the worm.
he'd a dick, Kim. He'd a fucking dick. Okay, you
Oh,
ain't.
what is this dick? Is it a delicacy from the US?
Horrible.
I heard spotted dick is a thing in the UK.
Oh my god, Kingdom. Your jokes are so corny. Okay, your material is soft. You're like a
Oh,
marshmallow.
goddamn.
Okay? You're like a marshmallow that looks like fucking Genghis Khan. Okay? You piece of shit. Why don't you try fucking a pedophile and then see if you're even up on Virgil's level?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. To be fair, he didn't even try. It's it's an online fucking relationship. How can you even try when you've never even met the person because you're too busy pushing shopping carts?
Unbelievable. Just disgusting. Okay? I'm gonna start
Look,
blaming you.
I'm a very busy man these days, DNA. I'm running a therapy business, and I've got to try to keep the Cerebus at bay all the time.
Therapy.
Yeah.
So you're a therapist?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it the rapist, huh?
What? No.
Anyway.
It's the dash rapist.
Oh my god. This fucking whole community, this whole call bullshit is just insane. It really is just insane. Like I don't like some people take this shit so fucking seriously.
Yeah.
I've literally seen people start drama over not being on someone's shittily made top 10 list playing to a fucking Linkin Park song or whatever. I
Or
mean,
I distinctively remember a certain British fellow being upset of not being inducted into a Hall of Fame.
an
But that
online wrestling Hall of Fame. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I cannot imagine something so corny as an online wrestling Hall of Fame. That is fucking
Well, what
corny.
corned beef wrapped up in corn on the cob? That's pretty corny.
I mean, just unbelievable. It's like how would you like the award for the world's best virgin? Okay? How about the brokest fucking deadbeat?
The cuckiest virgin.
Yes. 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 This man is such an expert cuck. He's never even slept with his girlfriend. The ball always comes over first.
Fucking go.
He didn't even want to be in the
Look,
relationship.
listen here, Ball. You don't understand. I'm a 37-time core world champion.
I've been having a bad day, Mandy. It's really been tearing at my soul. God and Satan teaming up on me, sending me $1,000 light bills.
Then how am I supposed to afford getting a bike or a bus to my work when I have $1,000 light bill that I got to take care of?
My landlord says he's gonna fucking show me right out the door if I don't pay him his fucking rent. I don't know what to do. It all seems
I've
hopeless.
done I've done nothing, and I'm already out of ideas.
I can't even believe it. Just so stupid. Like, dude, just get out of your fucking feelings. Like, holy shit, quit being a drama. Quit being a drama queen. Maybe if you stop, maybe if you stop fucking reading Twilight books or living in fucking anime world, where the fucking I'm the misunderstood secret hero of this anime, and I don't trust anybody. I won't let anybody in because I'm so
I'm the
deep and
anti-hero's favorite. I'm the anti-hero's favorite anti-hero.
I'm Vegeta's Vegeta, okay? And my Bulma's gonna fall in love with me, and we're gonna be happy
If only I
together.
could find her.
Unfortunately, Bulma's stuck across the border in Leafland.
In make-believe land.
But don't worry, I'll always be loyal to you, baby.
To you and the other 10, E-wives that I've got with 37 kids.
I was right there when you were I was right there when you were going through your battle with um um fuck, I forgot what kind of cancer it was.
Blue blue cheese ingesting cancer.
Okay,
There we go.
when you had fucking multiple
One day
heart.
visit.
Oh my god, it's just unbelievable. Just what a drama queen.
Look, listen, DNA. Um, uh, fucking civility went straight out the window. All right.
Straight out the fucking civility went straight out the motherfucking window. Don't even ask me about civility. Okay? Out the fucking window. Holy shit.
You're gonna hear from my lawyers, but first I'm gonna drop a rap this. I'm gonna drop the rap disc. It's gonna get uber popular, and then I'll be able to afford 10 high priced lawyers. And you're gonna be sorry.
I tell you what, Kingdom. How does this sound? Do you want to go to Cole's comments?
Uh, um, I
All
don't
right, no,
know how.
you're on your phone, right?
Yeah, I'm on my
Oh,
phone, and you can probably look it up on the on your laptop, but I don't know if they actually have them anymore.
okay.
From what I've seen.
It's all right. No big deal. It's just amazing. It's amazing. The fucking Octo is a piece of shit in the chat, running his mouth, knowing, knowing that it's secretly it's all his fault. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't.
he's
You,
sitting there running his
you
dick liquor.
okay? You fucking Germans wanted to invent everything, but you haven't invented a time machine yet. Okay.
Unfucking believable.
Now you could have got fucking Schickelgruber when he was just a little retarded kid. But you didn't get him. You didn't even try. You didn't even fucking try.
Dude, the fucking, the Germans had, like, alien, interactions in World War II, and they could have asked for the time machine technology then, but they didn't.
They didn't do none of
Fucking
that.
lazy.
They didn't do none of that. No, I have to make giant fucking rockets. Said Mustache Man as he was high on the cocktail of fucking drugs that his doctor was giving him every single day, but somehow he was.
Man.
Say this is the problem that I have with people's perception of Hitler. That he was like literally.
Are you talking about Albert Einstein? He had a
No,
mustache.
listen. I'm talking about people, the general consensus on like the perception of Hitler. Like he cannot possibly be that this guy was a criminal mastermind, just an evil mastermind, the devil incarnate, and he was high as a kite on a cocktail of fucking drugs while suffering from Parkinson's and also a degenerate. Things are not adding up here.
That sounds like some Nazi sympathizing and anti-Semitism right there.
How dare you? How dare you use your brain? Okay? Don't you
There,
know?
I use my brain.
Look, the guy was a fucking drug addict degenerate. He wasn't a good guy. But he's not like a supervillain, motherfucker. Okay,
He was the guy.
he was more like a bumbling idiot that went out there screaming and hollering and just said the right things at the right time.
Yeah, it's just like his cousin Peter.
It'd be like if Joe Biden's brain wasn't melted, right? And he could say the right things at the right time.
I mean, he didn't say anything right because he spoke entirely in German.
That's what I said. If his brain wasn't melted,
Ugh. It was melted by inhaling sauerkraut.
oh my god, man! All right, I gotta find something to put on for us. Let's see. What can I put on? What can I put on?
If you look in the channel chat, we could watch this scammer video that was like he
Oh, you
kept
know
them
what?
in the pool for like 176 days.
Oh no, you know what? You know what? There was a new episode of Scamfish or Cat or yeah,
Hmm.
whatever it's called. It's on the channel Catfished, and
I
Cat
think it's been a
scam.
little more believable than.
no, this one was like really dumb. This one was like the guy thought Jennifer
Yeah.
Aniston. He thought Jennifer Aniston was interested in him.
I think I've seen some of that like pop up, like just on Facebook and shit.
Where was it? There was one recent one that just came out where the guy thought I don't know if somebody was just using Jennifer Aniston as the picture for the profile or if he really thought it was
Oh,
Jennifer
God.
Aniston. I don't know. I can't find it now. I saw it earlier. But I'll pick out a good one.
No.
Uh, let's
So
see.
what do you know about the new vice president, this Walls guy? Do you know anything about him?
Governor
He's
of
like the in Minnesota. Yeah, the governor of Minnesota. That's about the only thing I know.
looks like a. Yeah, I find it funny though that the black woman has to choose the white guy to run for fucking vice president. We're gonna make this a
I
complete.
find it funny that,
We're gonna make this a complete reverse Oreo.
and you know what the funniest fucking thing was that I picked up? That the guy just looked like a younger Joe Biden.
Right.
Like literally, like a more younger, youthful Joe Biden. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that, and it's like they're just making jokes, and I'm like, oh, great. This is your clap back.
I'm trying to see if I can find a particularly ridiculous one because I can understand how like again like I said if somebody's like if they're using like a an unknown 19-year-old girl in college as their profile pic and pretending to be this girl I could kind of get how oh my god we got to do this one it's got to be this one it's got to be all right so let me set this up
This one, that one.
this one is amazing. This one is truly it's going to be truly amazing. There we go.
They're not disappointed. Sorry, for some reason I just thought of that ghost video we all saw a while back. The fucking peanut butter shit. No, I thought the ghost would be hungry, so I brought a jar of peanut butter.
Just simply
Sign the
amazing.
petition, BNA.
Simply fucking amazing. Okay.
The 10 boyfriends are not romance scammers.
Yeah. This lady.
Do you think she just goes around telling her friends, be like, "Oh yeah, I've got 10 boyfriends." It's like a status thing for her.
Hang on. I gotta make some adjustments here. Okay.
And Congress stop assault weapon sales.
Let's.
My God, this is YouTube without an ad blocker.
I know.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise. I know this is hard to hear, but it's important. The shooter who murdered my son carried an AR-15 into an elementary school and killed 26 people in approximately 4 minutes. In those 4 minutes, he was able to shoot 154 rounds.
God damn it.
But nobody seems to
Okay, but what
understand
about
my
your 10
family.
boyfriends?
I don't want an older man. All men my age or older are old. I took care of my husband for 5 years. I do not want to do that again. He's just a slick talker. And you're looking at this picture of a really nice looking young man. And the other one I'm
AI
talking to,
generated.
he's captain of a cruise ship. He taught me about phone sex. I had never done it in my life, and I'll never do it again.
Hello, everyone,
Ugh.
and welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by SocialCatfish.com.
I'm 79 years old.
79 years old. 79
Lock
years
her up.
old. You think it's,
Lock her up.
don't you think that it's time to just, kind of go off peacefully in your golden years, not be out looking for fucking romance on the internet? 79 years old. Imagine. And at a certain point, you got to say to yourself, am I nuts?
Mm.
Do I think that this is going to actually? And at a certain point. Oh fuck! Hang on. For some reason, the video's not coming up on the stream. I don't know why.
Mm. I don't know why either.
Hang on. Waiting to see if this thing. See if my tech skills can get any better than they already are. So.
Can only go down from here.
I know. I'm fucking it up here. Still trying to figure it out. There we go. Yeah, it's working now.
No, DNA. It's not your fault. It's Omega's fault for not being awake at this particular time in the night to do the usual streamage.
I know. I got to do this shit all by my fucking self. All by my lonesome. I got to do this whole thing. Woe
It's
is
all
me.
Omega's fault
He didn't even try.
for not building a time. He didn't even try to build a time machine.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to figure out why this shit is not. It's not working.
So you stream with OBS, right?
Oh, that's why. I clicked off so that I could click on the video, and I forgot to click back over.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Told me I looked more like I was 50 than 79.
There we go.
You don't think it sounds far-fetched, though? That he's
There we
in the
go.
middle of battle and texting you?
Well, if it's at all possible, I'd like you to find out if they're really who they say they are. I really didn't want to spend the rest of my life alone.
On today's episode,
But you didn't
want
want to. You fucked your previous one off for 5 years.
Finding a man online. She has sent money to over 10 men online and still hasn't met one in person. Sharon's online dating
This
has
is not
ruined
working
her
out.
relationship with her family. She's lost her car and has even been visited by the FBI. She's still hopeful that she will meet a man on one of these dating sites.
She's been visited by the FBI.
Sharon.
Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
All right.
Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Sharon Thornell. I'm 79 years old.
All right.
So not only did she not be,
I can't.
so not only did she not be someone.
I can't stream it. I can't stream it on Discord and stream it online, like on the thing. It's just not working. I'm gonna have to just stream the video itself. So you're gonna have to deal with that.
But yeah, she had the FBI fucking be visited, but not the actual guy. One of the guys. Hello, FBI. Yes, I'm not scamming her, but she's scamming me.
Unbelievable. I'm
Oh
just
shit, was
trying.
that racist?
I'm just trying to get. There we go. All right. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can stream it to you at the same time. Maybe I can. All right. Ready?
Yep.
I'm an amateur artist. I'm a
Amateur.
basket maker. I'm retired on Social Security. Okay, I hate to admit this, but I have talked to at least 8, 9 scammers. I'm very mad at myself for it. I was married for 49 years. I was working in town and he was working out in the oil fields, and he acted like he was just too busy to talk to me. It lacked a lot of the love, the touch.
Well, no wonder. I mean, this guy looks like fucking. Oh shit.
It looks like Eustace from Courage.
Yeah.
The Cowardly Dog.
I mean, here we are. Courage the Cowardly
That's
Dog,
Muriel.
IRL.
Oh, Muriel.
And then he got Parkinson's.
She
and I
needs
was
a fucking
his caregiver.
dog like Courage.
He was totally bedridden when he died. I had to do everything for him. He hated it. I hated it.
My God, lady, look at the wrinkles in your face. You look like the Thing from the Fantastic Four.
Never
What
killed
the fuck?
But
I
that,
mean,
think, is what I
granted,
was
she is
looking
79, so.
for somebody that could show a little more compassion, a little more love.
In 2019, Sharon's husband passed away. She was left lonely and decided to move in with her son. This is when everything started. She opened up an account on the dating site Match.com. Through the app, she matched with the first man.
His name was Roberto. And he had a
Oh,
business,
God.
supposedly. We talked.
Hold on, back it up. Roberto. You can't spell Roberto without Rob.
Or Erto.
And he had a business, supposedly. We talked while I was staying with my son.
Supposedly,
The guy was
yes.
supposed to be 70 years old, so that's fine. He sold his business.
Oh, God, I thought
to
that
a
puffer
place,
jacket was just
somebody
part of his
over in
hair.
Dubai. Well, of course, he got to Dubai. They had taxed him. He didn't know he was going to get taxed for this.
Oh, he got his ass taxed.
$36,000. Well, that's completely out of my range. And I called him a scammer, and he got mad, and he called me a bunch of names, and I haven't.
Well, at least he called him out on it.
The next one was Michael, I think. He was working in Australia. Young, good looking,
Oh, God.
funny. And we were just friends to start out.
That man's never been to Australia a day in his life.
What are you talking about, DNA? That's me. I'm the one that scammed this poor old woman.
Ah, you're terrible.
And then he started getting
No regret.
romantic. He
Yep.
taught me about phone sex. I had never done it in my life, and I'll never do it again. But
I'm sorry. I have to go.
I didn't
throw
say
up
I was
now.
good at it, okay?
I gotta go throw up now. Sorry. Excuse me.
Look, I warned her in our first call that I'm no good at it. I was just trying to play the long game here.
Lady, it wasn't phone sex. He was just yelling, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
Did you come?
I lied about that too. I have done it since. God. He spent the money he was supposed to pay his workers on supplies, and the supplies haven't come, and his workers want their money, and the government's after him, and they shut him down. And then he's telling me he
I don't know why I
can't
just
pay for
laughed
his
at that.
motel room. He doesn't have any food to eat. He's having to beg over at the restaurant next door.
I'm starving and homeless. That's how I'm able to text you on this fucking device.
I would send you some money, but you must pay
Somebody's
it
in that
back.
kind of shape. I'm gonna help him. I think I sent him
No.
$2,600.
$2,600, baby.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, okay, what's realistically enough to help him out? Like 500 sort of thing might be enough, but 2,600.
No, Kingdom. You know, I'm homeless and I'm starving. Okay, I'll send you $200. All right, that should be enough to get you a hotel room for the night and something to eat. And then you can start again in the morning and try to get your life back together. Not $2,600 fucking dollars. Hey, even if even like well, let's say on the extreme end we go with you. 500, that's enough to get a hotel room for a week and pay for some food, right? To get you back on your feet. $2,600 is over 5 times that amount.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
She just got worse, and when I'd send him that money, I thought, you were really stupid. So I ended that one.
Sharon blocked and cut ties with Roberto and Michael, but she didn't give up on finding true love online. She deactivated her account on Match.com and decided to try her luck with the dating app Our Time. That's when she was contacted by 2 more men.
Then I met this other guy. He was supposedly in Turkey to collect his dead wife's inheritance. The will said that any woman that would marry him and raise the grandchild, they would give him.
No offense.
Oh, come on.
Stocks, real estate, or crypto are the best passive income investment.
Fuck you.
Oh boy.
$400 million. I did send him.
Okay. Let's analyze this for a second, Kingdom. Turkey.
Oh, no, I didn't catch it. It's sort of glitched out for a bit. So what are the numbers?
Okay, so let me back it up a little bit. There it is. Okay, so it says we will just need $1,200 to start the paperwork for your $400 million. He's collecting his dead wife's inheritance or whatever the fuck. $400 million. Turkey. Does any of this sound correct? I didn't know that women were allowed to own shit in Turkey. I thought it was a Muslim country. Isn't it? Am I wrong about that? Can women own? Can women have money in Turkey? Are they allowed to? Are they just gonna get beat by their fucking husbands?
Europe.
I guess the sister wives will keep them in check. 400.
I mean, look at the numbers there. 1,200, and you'll get 400 million. That's better than the casino here.
$400 million, Kingdom. She's 79 fucking years old. You ain't never gonna spend $400 million in the time you got left, lady.
Okay? It would be nice. I don't need $1,200 at the moment. I can afford to gamble a little.
I mean, $400 million. Like, I don't think if I didn't do something crazy like fucking spend do gambling or severe drug habit or make risky investments or whatever, if I didn't just go around throwing money around like I was MC Hammer, $400 million would last me the rest of my fucking life and then some.
Oh my God! Just look at his profile picture and look how big those scissors are in the background. Holy shit! You're not dealing with a scammer anymore. You're dealing with a murderer. You just imagine going into his tool shed and you just see a big pair of scissors like that.
Hey, here's the other problem. Maybe he's an American who married someone in Turkey. I don't know.
Maybe he's being scammed himself.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. If you're coming from, is John a common name in Turkey? I don't know. I don't know.
What's his last name? Is it Smith?
I did send him $1,200.
Send it right now.
So far, she's up to $3,800.
I mean, granted, instead of some other ones we've seen, at least they've actually, cut ties and figured it out eventually.
I mean, she
relatively quickly.
I mean, she did. She's not delusional to think that fucking Mark Zuckerberg wants your ugly trucker ass. You know what I mean?
And $30,000 was too much, so she's like, "No, fuck off."
Contacted me back, and they said, "Well, that's just the beginning. We need $5,000 to finish this." Well, that was the end of that.
He's already got you for $3,800.
No, this guy's already got it for at least. She's already got it for just 1,200.
No, he got it for 30. She said she sent him 26. Remember? Or
No, that was the other guy.
Oh, that was the other guy.
The new
Okay,
guy.
so scammers.
So now she's yeah. When it goes up again to like 5,000, she catches on like, no, fuck off.
Yeah, so scammers $3,800. Sharon 0.
Then there was one. What the heck was his name now? Thompson. He wanted.
That's a last name, lady.
So he made 2 payments on my car. So I thought, well, maybe he really does want to help me. Then he wanted to spend my bank account. Oh, how stupid I was. So I let him in my bank account. I let him in my Verizon account. He took the last $300 I had in my bank account, bought 5 iPhones with it, and I'm still being done for those.
What? 5 with 300? 5 iPhones with 300? What?
They were probably cheap Chinese iPhones, to be fair. So, I mean, but
factory line ones.
Oh, you made 2 car payments for me? What? Thanks, I guess. Here's all my banking information. Please don't scam me. Oh, there goes 5 iPhones. I gotta pay for those now.
He's the guy on the other end where I think he's shit. I'm in the money now.
What the heck are you doing with my bank account? Whatever he wants. You gave him the information.
My account number, my Verizon account number. The thing is,
laughing at it.
2 payments he paid on my car. As soon as he bought those phones, it was pulled back out, and I was overdrawn on my car and overdrawn on my bank account, and I owed $5,000 in telephones.
$5,000. Okay, so now you're up. Let's see. So it's $5,000 plus $300 is 53 plus 38 is $9,100. We're almost to 10,000. Okay, you've almost hit 10,000. I knew you. Can we hit it? Can we hit the goal?
I did tell him that
topical.
he was a scammer and that I was going to get cops on him, and he said,
"Why would you go to the police? Like, why would you tell him that?"
To take care of you.
I'm sending 2 big black Nigerians to take care of you. I'm hoping that they're. I'm hoping. I'm praying that what he means is they're going to beat her up. Because the other implication is even worse.
He's sending 2 other scammers to
her. Are these the same 2 big black Nigerians that beat up Jussie Smollett?
How does this supposed white guy know 2 big black Nigerians?
I've got a Jussie Smollett. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe that's the truth that Jussie didn't want to admit. I owed these Nigerians money. I didn't give them the $5,000, and I threatened them. So he sent 2 big black Nigerians to beat me up outside of the subway.
Fucking hell! Just imagine that though. Like, give an actual fucking public stand-up. It's like, you know what? You robbed me. I'm calling the police, and then the robber says, "So what? I'm gonna get 2 big black Nigerians to take care of you." Imagine court drama saying that as a clapback.
Careful, Kingdom. I'm going to use that one day. I'm going to use that one day on Twitter. All right.
2 big black Nigerians, and you'll get canceled for saying the word black.
Terrible.
Fucking hell.
He didn't scare me. He's not going to send people there to murder me. Over $5,000? I don't think so.
When Sharon's son found out she was sending money to men online, it sparked.
How big is that fucking ice cream?
And then we got in a big fight over me talking to men on the internet. So I rented a car.
No. You didn't get in a big fight over you talking to men on the internet. You got in a big fight over you sending money to men over the internet. Yeah. That's what the fight was about.
And giving you banking info to one of them.
My sister was out here in Oregon. My niece is here in Oregon. My niece said I could come over here and stay as long as I wanted.
Before she knew it, she had more men messaging her through her Facebook
Oh
account.
God.
Okay, his name was Stone. Stone Brittany. He was a new
Stone
guy.
Brittany. That is the greatest. That is the most British name ever. Okay,
Stone Brittany.
listen to me. Listen to me, British people. Should you somehow find a way to survive this apocalypse that is beset upon your island, and manage to start repopulating your Eurocentric population, I want you to name your sons Stone.
Like, fucking hell. Imagine if your name was Brittany and you see this pop up in the dating match. It's like, you're gonna stone me?
Oh, you're cold, Stone. That's right. Don't trust anybody.
Fuck.
One with a young daughter. Oh, the first thing he did, he sent me $2,500 and wanted me to buy
Pocket
Bitcoins.
it.
So I did, but I did it in a coin me machine. He was sending me money from
Ma'am,
the post office.
why are you not buying the Bitcoin?
I think altogether probably $50,000.
Oh my God, you could have made your money back and then some.
You could have just pocketed the 2,500. 2,500. You could have just pocketed it.
I mean, you could have, like, you really could have, like, cleaned up a little bit. Nope. Nope.
Just said, nope, get lost, scammer.
I'm so stupid. I was putting it in my bank account through the ATM machine. Then the bank started asking questions.
And then I went to
Said,
jail.
Put that much cash in there. We have to know where it's going and what's going on. Well, where it was going was to his different Bitcoin wallets. Well, my daughter-in-law went through everything with them. I gave her all the paperwork I had. I gave her the envelopes I had that the money came in. She made copies of everything and she gave it to the FBI. They said that since I cooperated with them, they weren't going to do anything to me.
Or just send two big black guys to you.
Yeah, don't worry, lady. Since you cooperated, we're not gonna throw you in the slammer for 99 years.
That was the end of that. I didn't talk to him anymore. They called the FBI on me. They tried to take away my independence. They wanted me to sign papers so they could have access to my money and everything I had. And I wouldn't do it.
Once the FBI was involved, it forced Sharon to block Stone Brittany. But guess what, Seekers? She started chatting with 3 more men through TikTok.
No. Brittany Stone.
Look at this. You think she's got a type?
Yep. They look like the same person.
I mean, they're very similar in their style, and they all have this like look at it, 2 of them's doing the look up thing.
TikTok. She believes one of these men have to be the real deal.
Then I met this other guy on
Quilly Glover. Quilly.
The guy that looks like a literal fucking serial killer.
Quilly. Have you ever heard the name Quill before?
No, wasn't he like that Green Arrow character's name? Quill?
I have no fucking clue.
Or isn't that the last name? Like, Oliver Quill. Okay.
Quilly Glover.
But I went ahead and
So,
talked to him.
you could just sort of tell these
beautiful
names.
eyes I've ever seen. I'm interested in you. I think you're a beautiful woman. Age is just a number. If you're that young and I'm this old.
Oh boy. If somebody starts saying age is just a number, that's time to run.
In 10
Bloody hell.
years, I'm going to be a really old lady. And you're still going to be a young man. Well, he kept insisting, that doesn't make any difference. I really like you. And then he told me, in order to talk to you, you'll have to pay my management $1,800 and some dollars.
Oh my god! Even though he started the conversation.
Funny, and he told me they really wanted 3,000 something, but he paid 2,000 of it. So all I needed to pay was 18 something. So I'm not rich. I sent $550, and I told him they would have to wait for the rest. And we talked for a solid month, waiting for this other money to come in. He's just a slick talker. And you're looking at this picture of a really nice looking young man.
Yes, a nice looking young man. You're 79 fucking years old. This is
Like,
just
dude, fucking
like
just
this.
looking at him, he looks like a fucking, as I said, serial fucking killer. Holy
Well,
shit!
he looks like a performer. Like I could see him being like the fucking lead singer of a band. You know what I mean? Whoever this
Yeah,
guy,
like maybe a metal, like a metal
yeah,
fucking band.
yeah, like whoever this guy actually is in these pictures, right? Like he's not a bad looking dude, but it's like, lady, you're 79 fucking years old. It's like the other guy we
Yeah.
watched. The other guy we watched, who, fat fucking walrus in his fucking 60s or something, 60s or 70s, thought that some young college age girl would be attracted to him. Like, no, dude, you're getting played. You know, the only way you're getting fucking trim like that is if you pay for it.
Yep. Well, I mean, in that case,
most people have no clue that
fucking
in
ads.
2023 the best way to make money on Amazon.
even if he
is
did pay
not
for it, he wasn't getting it because he was getting scammed.
And the other one I'm talking to, he will be back in Portland on Monday. If he shows up here as a real person, I might have something to do with him, but he's going to have to show up in person. Portland's not that far from where I am. If he shows up here in person, I'll believe him. And that's what I've told him. And the other one I'm talking to, his name is Van Millie. He's 55 years old. He wants to start a hospital when he retires, which he says is going to be in 9 months when he finishes this contract.
Start a hospital.
Fucking hell! When you retire, you look like. Does he?
What exactly is he retiring from that he will have the money to start a hospital? Which,
even that, even if he does have the money, like the fucking to start a hospital, wouldn't you need like all this government clearance and all this shit to fucking be able to do it?
Dude, the cost to run a hospital is like fucking astronomical. Okay, yeah, you're talking like $100 million a fucking year.
Yeah, because like even just entry level fucking GPs are like 100K and shit.
Right, you have to pay the doctors, you have to pay the nurses, you have to pay the orderlies.
Yeah, and nurses are very similar too.
You gotta pay for all the electricity. Like things are running 24/7 in multiple rooms on multiple floors. There's surgeons that operate. There's big heavy machinery like CAT scans and shit that takes up tons and tons of electricity. I mean,
and as I said, like these hospitals, you don't just dream to start a hospital. Like you'd have to be in the government to fucking do this shit because it's controlled by the fucking governments. Like at least that's how I feel it is in Australia. I don't know if it's any different in America.
I don't like you.
Like that could be a different system.
Well, here's the thing, right? There's a whole bureaucracy that determines everything from cleanliness levels to acceptable medical practices, etc., etc. Like you gotta like it's acceptable medical practices, right? That way you can't which is kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing, because on one hand you can't have some fucking quack coming in and talking about, oh, you have cancer, here, let me put leeches on you. On the other side of it, what becomes acceptable medical practice is often misguided or is tied to something else, like the pharmaceutical companies wanting to sell medicine.
There's fucking medical reviews and shit where all these practices change over time and shit.
It's not even just that. Like it could just be like the pharmaceutical companies um, uh, financially pressure the regulatory boards to lean towards more medication based treatment as opposed to
Yeah.
something that's more practical or something that's more diet
Yeah.
based.
So essentially, to sort of wrap this up, it's fucking. You can't just have the dream to fucking want to do the hospital. You got all these other fucking layers and layers of fucking tape you got to go through. Even if you do have the finances, it's like fuck.
Don't worry, he can start a hospital when I'm president.
Is there anything like your prisons?
He jumped right in immediately to all this. I love you. I'm falling in love with you, bull crap. And I keep telling him, you want to talk to me? Don't say those things. So he has
Yeah,
knocked it
shut the
back.
fuck up, buddy. All right.
This-
79 years old. I ain't got time for all this pissy love shit. All right. You need to get over here and slam my dusty old cooch.
He is the person in the photos on his TikTok. And I am
Allegedly.
still talking to him. But nobody seems to understand my family. I don't want an older man. All men my age or older are old. I took care of my husband for 5
Fucking
years. I do
old.
not want to do that again.
1 week later.
Sharon reached out to us. She has been speaking to 10 men. I think 2 of them are current ones. The 8 remaining, or a long time ago. But those 2 new men that she's talking to, she's falling in love with them. So
I just came up with a theory. What if it's actually this team the entire time? Okay, they're scamming
these people.
They're scamming people, and then they're getting business by pretending to help her. Oh my God! Another Nigerian.
And just magically giving them the money back.
They just keep
when they finally reach out to them.
No, they just keep the money. They just keep the money, and they get the publicity off of pretending to help her. Don't worry, we'll block these scammers.
Oh God, that's actually a brilliant model because like a business model because then you fucking just yeah, no one thinks I'm just helping them out. Really, what because they know the patterns of these scammers and it's easily replicatable.
Right.
And see what's going on.
So within all these 10 men, each
She's the
time
hacker.
she gets into these misunfortunate events.
See, there's where all your money for that e-commerce business went. There she is, right there. That's where the money went.
Yeah.
The search specialist. She's the one searching up all these lowly men and women.
Her family was trying to take a hold of her finances and get basically power of attorney over her.
Yeah.
She refused, but I mean, given the fact that she's talked to so many men, I could see where they were coming from.
In one relationship,
And just actually
she's
gave
getting
it to
scammed for
one.
sending money, and then in another relationship,
How can you
she's
have
able to
2 search
identify as a
specialists?
scammer.
Our search team was able to find the true identity of every man Sharon was interested in. We used our reverse image search on our website, socialcatfish.com. A few days later, we sat down with Sharon to go over everything we had found. Make sure you stick around until the end. We'll break down everything we found out about the 3 men Sharon
It was me, Sharon. It was me all along.
Well, on that note, we're gonna take a little break here. And we'll come back to finish this. I just need 5 minutes to get a drink and puff a smoke real quick. So
Well, honestly, I'm probably gonna head off to bed. It's getting pretty late, so
go for it.
yeah. Royalty-free music.
Oh, come on. Just give me some damn music.
We're not making any money. Who cares?
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Catch you later.
You know just how
take it easy.
time-consuming it can be searching for royalty-free media. And when you do find some...
Fucking hell. Don't worry, folks. I'm going to be back in a few minutes.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know. So first on the list, Section Grid. I'm talking about a revolutionary tool that lets you create your own intricate layouts, but still keeps it intuitive at every step. So you can split cells, create gaps between them, drag to resize, and swap them around. All right, this next feature has saved me hours of work. Responsive AI. You set up your design once, and with just one click, it'll analyze the section and automatically adjust the response behaviors for each element to fit every breakpoint. Another huge time saver, no-code animations. You can create unique brand experiences with anything from micro animations to rich, complex interactions and easily customize them for that fine-grained control. And all of this without a single line of code. And finally, we've got Text Mask. This is a great way to make your client's brand stand out. You can fill live text with images, gradients, or videos to make it pop. And it's optimized for SEO. This is a great way to make your client's brand stand out. You can fill live text with images, gradients, or videos to make it pop. And it's optimized for SEO.
All right. I think I fucking hate ads. I really do. I hate fucking ads. Pain in my ass. Pain in my fucking ass. All right. So I'm going to finish this video up. And finish this fucking stream up, too. This video up. All right, so let's play. Good. Let's pull up the... Okay.
Random through our website, socialcatfish.com. It took a little while to find matches, but we did end up with a match. Tyler is not Tyler, Sharon. Sharon, are you going to continue to online date?
Are you?
I don't know. There is no dating in person here.
You're 79 years old! Lady, the least of your fucking problems is needing a date. Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab my drink. Fuck, I forgot it. All right. 79 years old, man. You're 79 years old. Like, at this point, you know, dating was 50 fucking years ago when you started. You know, how long are you gonna date? I get it. You're old and you're lonely. Get a cat. Get a fucking cat. Because the cat will cost you significantly less than $9,100.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much.
I do recommend people subscribe to this channel. Like, these videos are great. I know I make a lot of jokes. We make fun of them and stuff, but these guys are out there doing God's work.
What are you hoping to find out today?
Well, since I got that stupid email from Quilly Glover's management, I'm hoping you found out where the heck they are. And I mean, I never talked to him on the phone, but his English was good. I still think there's a good one out there someplace.
Why exactly do you think Tyler is who he claims to be?
He has not asked me for money. He is not romancing me. I actually think he is in the military because, I don't know, he'll be on there and then he goes away. And I ask him why, it could be for.
All right, so he's not romancing you. He's not asking you for money. What the fuck is? What are you talking about then? What is this then? Hi, how was your day? And you just casually chit chat about fucking interests and stuff. Like what? If he's not romancing you and he's not asking you for money, you're on a dating website. What are you talking about? You're on a dating website. That's the whole point of the fucking dating website.
10 hours. I ask him, where did you go? He says, I'm fighting a war. So, I don't know. I don't know if there's a war in Sudan or not.
You don't think it sounds far-fetched, though? That he's in the middle of battle and texting you?
No.
Not with this generation. I mean, honestly, like maybe this guy's a little bit too old for that. But if he was younger, I'd say, yeah, he'd be holding the fucking gun with one hand and texting with the other. All kinds of emojis, too. Winning the war. Heart. Smiley face heart.
Oh, because if they've got a camp there, or whatever you want to call it, it's possible. I was married to 2 husbands that were in the military. So, it's possible. He just doesn't strike me as that kind.
So let's get into this, because since you brought up Van, we did some research. We wanted to look into Van's identity. We have the whole entire search department looking for answers for you. I know that you've had a list of people that you had been dating or created friendships with that you're talking to online. You wanted to verify their identities. So Van Millie was actually one of the men that right away we knew who he was. That was one that we were for sure. The man in the image is known as Dr. Kareem Bigmas, and he's a brain and nerve surgeon. He's actually one of the people with the most stolen images. He's on the top list.
Oh, hang on. Let's see if we can get a picture of this guy. There he is, folks. There's the guy that's going to be doing your surgery. God bless him.
He's on the top list. That poor guy, he's a victim too. Always has his images stolen. Always has women falling in love.
Oh, you know what? He doesn't look too bad as a doctor, man. I don't know what. Maybe if you smile more, buddy, you look better in your pictures. He definitely has a better profile when he smiles. I'll give him that.
With his images, then they're always reaching out to him on social media. He even has social media accounts that say, this is not me at all. So unfortunately, that does happen to him quite often. Do you typically connect with younger men? Because he's...
That's who seems to always contact me. Very few have been close to my age. And I even had it on my TikTok.
This guy, no way this guy's even close to your age. The guy in the picture, maybe 50 at the oldest. Maybe 50 at the oldest. All right, that's still 30 years of a difference. All right, that makes that 30 years is a lot.
TikTok. I didn't want anybody contacting me younger than 68 years old. But they all were, most of them were younger. They tell me, and I even had a woman tell me on TikTok, that I don't look my age. They think I'm younger than I am. I'm 79 years old. Several of them told me I looked more like I was 50 than 79. A 50-year-old guy contacting me did not think he was contacting anybody that much older than
to be fair, I could kind of see. I mean, she doesn't look 79. I would have never guessed 79. I would have probably guessed around like maybe 60, 61. Like she don't look that. She doesn't look 79 years. Not what I think of when I think of a 79-year-old woman.
I've been in the medical field for a long time, mostly natural medicine. I don't care for doctors too much, but I've been to school for a lot of stuff, and I Don't smoke. I quit smoking 33 years ago. I don't drink. I don't do much of anything anymore.
Well, that's good. You're taking care of your health.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about Quilly. Is that what you want to talk about?
We DM'd him and he replied. It seems like he's a little frustrated with the scammers using his photos online, so he chose not to participate.
Which is understandable. I mean, I'm sure this happens to him all of the time.
After being scammed with his photos, I don't even think he's good looking anymore.
So Sharon, let's move on to Tyler.
Okay. That he's supposed to be in the Sudan. He's in the Marines. He's 50. He's around my kid's age because that was one thing we got in an argument over. He's from Texas. I did learn that.
Sharon, we looked into Tyler. We ran him through our website, socialcatfish.com. It took a little while to find matches, but we did end up with a match. Tyler is not Tyler, Sharon.
Fuck you, YouTube. You know, anybody who advertises on this platform, never, ever use their products.
His name is Mike. He is a chief petty officer from the U.S. Navy, and he's from Texas.
Well, this one really fooled me because he hasn't pulled any of the crap that all the others did. He's not on an offshore oil rig. He's not a contractor. He's not a engineer.
Sharon was.
I didn't even really catch that because the fucking ad distracted the shit out of me.
Navy, and he's from Texas. Oh. His name is Mike. He is a chief petty officer from the U.S. Navy, and he's from Texas.
Well, this one really fooled me because he hasn't pulled any of the crap that all the others did. He's not on an offshore oil rig. He's not a contractor. He's not a engineer.
Sharon was positive that Tyler had to be who he claimed to be. She was so sure about this guy, she didn't even want us to look to be who he.
Was that a cat I hear?
Contractor. He's not a engineer.
Sharon was positive.
Was that a? I swear to God, I think that was a cat. I think I hear a cat go meow. Listen to it one more time.
Sharon was positive that Tyler had to be who he claimed to be. She was so sure about this guy, she didn't even want us to look into him. But you could tell she took the news about him being a fake account pretty rough. Do you see why I wanted to look this guy up for you?
Yeah, but I did a reverse image search on him too, and I never came up with a direct match.
You've been in communication with all of these different men. Young, old, black, white, right? All of these guys are all fake.
I really thought he was real, but it doesn't matter. I shut off my TikTok. I don't even go on Facebook.
That's a good idea. You should just get the fuck off the internet. I mean, for fuck's sake, it cost you know you lost almost $10,000, lady. You had like almost 80 years to prepare for this shit. All right, and I'm not trying to give you grief here because I know you've been through enough, but you have to know better. You just have to know better. At a certain point, you got to go, hold up. Hold up. This guy is in his 40s. Okay? You were a 40-year-old when this motherfucker was sucking on his mom's tits. Like, at a certain point, there's got to be a connect there. He goes, this is probably a fake. God knows if a girl half my age started contacting me on social media, I immediately think it's a scam. There ain't no fucking way. Get the fuck out of here.
Nope, I just gave up. I really didn't want to spend the rest of my life alone.
There's other options. Okay? There's other options. Good God. Do you not have a community center? Do you not have a fucking park that you can go to? You know, old men get lonely too. Maybe they'll be looking for a 79-year-old lady who's still spry as a 60-year-old. And they'll be looking to do all the things that an elderly couple does together. I feel for you. I really do. But at a certain point, you know, you just gotta be realistic. Okay, you can't. This is like so blatantly obvious that I honestly don't know. I can't put myself into the mind of a person who falls for this kind of stuff. Send me money, baby. Fighting a war over here. I can text you while bombshells are raining down on my head. Don't worry, just give me the first $1,200 and we can get that $400 million inheritance cashed out from my dead wife. Does that, like, I'm glad that they only got what they got out of you. I mean, glad that it wasn't worse. I have seen these videos and it gets a lot worse than this. You know, dude lost like $500,000 sending fucking money to like 2 different scammers. But you know, I don't know. Maybe you know, like, to me, I was 79 years old and I was trying to date people, you know, trying to look for girls on the internet. The first time that someone says I'm sending 2 big black Nigerians to fuck you up, you know, that's when I go, all right, this is ridiculous. Maybe this isn't for me. And I just walk away.
But it's all right.
Look, Sharon, there's nothing wrong with talking to people online. Unfortunately, there are a lot of scammers out there. There are a lot of people stealing images from other people. There's a lot of catfishes. But, you know, you came to us and we were able to figure out everyone's identity, most everyone's identity on the list, and provide you with answers. We're here today to share a new tool with you that you could use to help verify, you know, right off the bat, is this person a scam or not? Because unfortunately, you just have to weed these people out.
Can I ask you if you can show me?
So when we built Unfraud It, we wanted to make this tool accessible for every single person. We will have a paid version, but we wanted to give the bulk of the tool.
I know it says David, but I'm calling him Tony Stark, man. All right, this is Tony Stark and the other guy's War Machine. As far as I'm concerned, this dude looks it's fucking Tony Stark.
For free for somebody that could actually use it to protect themselves. So in Sharon's case, basically what happened is she was talking to this guy online. He sent her some money for a car payment and then asked her to take the rest of the money and put it into an ATM machine. So basically we took the message, we put it into our scam chat checker tool, the Unfraud It tool. You hit analyze message, it will read the message and it understands this is a common romance scam from you by using romantic language and promises. So if you want access, go to unfraudit.com, hit the yes, I want access button. There'll be a pop-up that asks for name and email address. We're gonna start letting people on today when the video launches at the end of the day. This will be a free tool to use initially, and then we'll have some freemium features later down the road that people can pay extra for. Now let's get back into the video.
Big learning lesson in this is
being realistic when you're dating online too.
Like I said, it would be nice to not have to go through all the crap they feed you before you block them.
I mean, obviously your whole family was
Like, okay, the first time they ask you for money, that's when you block them. You don't even tell them. You don't even say no. You just blocked. They'll get the message. Then you won't lose $9,100 in the fucking process.
right about every single guy that you've been communicating with, right?
Admit that, but yes.
Does it make you want to call them up and talk to them?
No.
I'm Millie, a content creator coach.
Oh my God.
If I had to start my business from zero, I would have
Zero. Exactly. That's how much interest I have. Zero.
Are you going to continue to online date?
I don't know. There is no dating in person here. I don't know anybody.
You live in a fucking one hut village? Are you a hermit? What do you mean there's no dating there? Is it all women? Do you live in an all women's community? But none of you are lesbians? What the fuck are you talking about? There's no dating here. No physical dating here. What, in your house? Can you not leave the house? Apparently you can if you're going to ATM machines to buy them fucking Bitcoin.
I don't go anyplace.
Sharon, have you thought about investing some time in some hobbies or
Yeah, in other words, have you thought about going places?
joining a club or a group?
I've looked for the kind of club I would be at. I can't find one here.
What type of club are you looking for?
I'm an artist. I do have a hobby. I have a couple of hobbies. I just can't seem to get into them lately.
Well, that's because you're too busy running around town, paying out big money to Bitcoin scammers, and getting scammed out of almost $10,000. So you didn't have time to do painting or fucking crochet or whatever your specialty is because you were too busy getting scammed.
So what type of art?
I do pencil art. I do watercolors. I've got oils. I've got gouache. I've got acrylics.
So maybe we can get you connected with some art groups in Oregon.
Well, they'd have to be right here in Sweet Home because I don't have a car.
After revealing everything to Sharon, we knew we had to get her active to help take her mind off this.
My God. My God. She doesn't... Okay, hopefully she had a car then. Maybe she doesn't have a car now, but I'm hoping that she had a car then. I'd hate the thought that this 79-year-old lady fucking walked or hitchhiked or whatever she had to do to go to this fucking ATM to buy the Bitcoin. And if her town is as rural as she says it is, or she makes it out to be, I can imagine that's a pretty good hike.
We are now looking into finding some online and local art groups in her area.
There might be a guy out there that's younger, that's fit, and he's everything that you want. I just want you to just be realistic with some of the situations like that these men are saying that they're in, right? Like the battlefield, I need money for my son. These are all huge red flags, and you're educated, you're a smart woman. I think this is just something for you to do right now. But the thing is you're blocking out the real men and the real world. That's the issue. You're spending too much time talking to these guys online.
Yes, return to the sewers, Ninja Turtle lady. Claim your man from down there. Which of the four brothers will you choose?
Well, if there really was one online, I wouldn't believe him anyway now.
If you do continue to online date, we will be here.
Even if you're out there trying to make a new friendship, use the Unfrauded tool, give yourself some peace of mind before you enter any new relationships, friendships, whatever it is.
Okay, my only problem with I have been on several dating things too. But when I put in my age and that I want them at a certain range close to my age, I swear to Every one of those men at 70 years old look like they're 90.
Okay, because you look so fabulous at your age, I think you're gonna have to adjust the age range to 60 to 70. You know, I mean...
They all say age doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah. I remember that. Age is just a number. Exactly what they said. Jesus Christ.
Tell them, yes, it does. Think 10 years from now, I will be 89 years old and you'll be 65.
I don't think you're making it to 89, lady. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're gonna crush yourself over into a fucking, corpse from which a new you will be born in a cycle of death and rebirth.
You'll be maybe 70. It does make a difference. But they all sweet talk you, right?
The fake men. Those are the fake men.
Yes.
Those are the scammers. If he's half your age, I mean, I'm not saying that you can't get a man half your age, but just be aware, right?
Yeah.
And just know that that's a red flag.
In other words, this is what they're trying to say. Lady, you are being delusional, okay? You are fucking crazy if you think that a 40-year-old man wants to fuck your 80-year-old ass. All right, they're just saying it the nice way. All right, no 40-year-old man's got time for some 79-year-old broad. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. But they're saying it the nice way. All right, War Machine over here is trying to be nice to you. He's trying not to hurt your feelings. Me, I'm a fucking prick. I just say it like it is. And you got to deal with it. Okay? Because I'm an asshole.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, I know enough not to believe him anymore now. But Tyler did get me. That's too bad. He's too young anyway, but he was a friend.
Sharon, he's fake. Let's just, you're gonna block him, right?
Yeah, I am.
Just stay vigilant, okay?
All right.
All right.
Don't forget the program so I can catch him before I get in trouble.
We got you.
Sharon promises never to send money to anyone online again. We've added online art communities among other resources in her report. She is confident she will find love online and looks forward to using unfraudit.com. Well, that's good. You got some promotion. You got a new user. And it'll keep her safe. Because apparently, she doesn't have the common sense God gave a goat not to believe somebody and send them fucking $2,600. Oh, baby, I'm fucking homeless. I'm living on the street here. Okay? I just need a little bit of money, just to make it to the end of the week so I can cash that next paycheck. And she says it's $2,600. Right? Okay? Should have said $26. Here, get a fucking sandwich and a blanket. Fuck you. All right? Sorry, I paused it.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We release new videos every Wednesday. If you are trying to reach out to us to verify someone you're talking...
Yeah, like I said, definitely give those guys a look over. I'm going to find something else because I feel like one video is just not enough for this super surprise fucking stream. Why not really push the limits? All right, let's ride this bitch out today. Ghost Doctor. Oh yeah. There we are. There's my boy. Senor Boars.
My name is Chris Boris, and I'm the world's...
Yeah, I know who you are. Just chill. We're gonna get you hooked up here. I can't. I can't do that one. No. Let me see. Okay. That looks like a good one. We'll get Senor Boars hooked up here. I hope you're all enjoying this. Watching me go fucking nuts. All these fucking ads.
There are 4 things you need to be doing to attract high-ticket clients online, and if you're not doing this, you'll find your marketing will be struggling. Let me walk you
Yeah, let me just walk you through it really quick in like 30 fucking seconds when I talk really quick, because that really makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Come up with a groundbreaking ghost classification system that brings ghostly contact to a whole new level. So you were involved in that crash, correct?
Oh boy, we got crash victims already. It was Paul. What was his name? Not Paul Hogan. Fuck. What was the guy's name? The one from Fast and the Furious. Oh. Oh, fuck it.
My mission is to get into a spirit psyche and diagnose the problems plaguing them.
He wants to kill somebody.
Post-traumatic stresses, coping disorders, I've seen it all. I'm here to counsel the dead and the homeowners they haunt.
I'm en route to a haunted house, and this one seems pretty bad. There is a dark spirit attached, which I would call
Paul Walker. Sorry, I just remembered it.
a destructive spirit or a parasite spirit, because it's feeding off every member of this family. They're seeing shadow people. They're having nightmares. It's doing everything it can to elicit emotions that it can feed off of. And since there's a child involved...
Oh man, don't make me have emotions, nigga. Alright, don't make me have emotions. I don't want to have emotions around this bitch. That motherfucker will just feed off me like a goddamn vampire. Okay, it's just an energy vampire. All my fucking emotions.
This takes precedence. It sounds like this thing is deeply rooted in this house, so I'm not sure how much of a problem this thing is going to give me, but I'm going to try my best to give them a peace of mind so they can rest easy tonight.
Ah, we are in for a treat.
As I head into the house for the very first time, I'm shown the exact areas that seem to be affected the most. The office area is where the family sees shadow people randomly appear. And it's mostly when watching TV that something chooses to peer out and stare at them.
Ah, it's this black blur I added into the fucking video. It just, you know, they look at the TV, then they look to the left, and this black blur I added into the video just stares at them.
Their daughter also experiences nightmares almost nightly, since these dark creatures are able to pierce the dream world with ease.
Are they Freddy fucking Krueger? Are they the fucking Inception team? Are they just telling her that, you know, she's gonna fucking get pushed in the mud by the boy she likes and made fun of by the other girls? I don't know what the fuck does a little girl have like nightmares about at that age?
That's because the fear emotions she gives off is like a tasty food source to them.
A tasty fucking food. It knows what scares you. This is a fucking concept from a Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. What the fuck?
The bedroom is also an area where the homeowner often sees a cloudy dark form hovering in the corner.
You'll see like a shadowy, wispy thing in the corner.
And usually at night, the sound of footsteps...
I don't think the ghost is in their house. I think that ghost was in your fucking Sony Vegas copy.
...will emanate from the attic area, even though it's a one-story home. As I'm being shown around the house, the homeowner experiences a wave of uneasiness overcome her.
You said you're getting chills already? Is that what you said?
This is the third time now that my whole body has been covered. My legs.
Alright, so I am at the house here, and I just did an initial walkthrough. I don't think I've felt anything yet, but we'll go inside and see what we can do. My intent now is to try to figure out what exactly is haunting this family. Alright, so this is a Panasonic recorder. It's delicate enough that it can kind of pierce through the veil and pick up things that aren't normally heard from a normal recorder. Alright, I'm going to put the EDI meter right here. Alright, ghost session, here we are.
Ah, fucking ghost sessions.
Who's in this house right now?
Me. I'm in the fucking house. Do something about it.
Are you feeding off this family?
Huh? Are you a fucking feeder?
If there's anything here, can you spike that meter?
Why don't you come on out here, you fucking ghost-ass vampire motherfucker? Why don't you step on out here? I'll smack the shit out of you. Alright? What you need to do is pack your fucking shit and leave the house. Alright, motherfucker? Piece of shit.
Who is the entity in this house?
Alright, go back and listen. Nothing again.
Well, you know, the conclusion of that is there's probably nothing there. Maybe they just looked at you and went, what the fuck is this idiot doing?
I ended up conducting a lengthy investigation session of multiple recordings.
Who are you?
Using a variety of different devices and hitting up all the paranormal hotspots in the house.
Yeah, they like to hang out in the fucking bathroom right next to the kitchen. That's the ghost's favorite spot to go. Yeah, they usually hang out in there for a couple of hours.
But everything remained very quiet.
Alright, so this might be a lower level attachment thing, I'm thinking.
Yeah, like the ghost just stops by every 6 months just to fuck with people.
Because it's not doing anything too crazy, if at all. Okay, now there's an attic here. So here's footsteps up there, so I'm wondering if I open this, if all hell will break loose.
Yeah, will a dead body fall out of the fucking attic and then, you know, the spirit will rise from its fucking bones?
Just let me know if anything happens down here.
Great shots, by the way. Just get that full fucking Chris Board's ass shot in there. Okay? Nothing weird about this. Nothing weird at all.
Yeah, there's a walkway and everything up here.
Are you hiding up here?
Come on out, ghost. Come on out, motherfucker. Alright, we need to talk. Alright? You need to stop giving the lady downstairs all those fucking goosebumps. Alright? She's walking around looking like a fucking pincushion already. So ridiculous.
Hello? What are you doing up here? You're not gonna hide up here.
Who's gonna stop it? You? Are you gonna make the ghost come downstairs? Are you gonna bust out the proton pack and the trap? Are you gonna take it out of the fucking attic now?
Spirits like to many times stay out of the way of normal foot traffic, and places like attics and basements are places where you'll find spirits.
Yeah, they're just like rats and roaches. They just find the dank, darkest places that inhabit. You know, I don't like being down there around those humans who can walk right through me.
That hide out in these areas, and they come out when you least expect it.
I just jump right out and get you. You got to be careful. You know, you got to get the ghost trap set up, you know, in just the right place, and you got to leave them. Let the ghost get into the ghost trap using the peanut butter ghost bait.
I've got a meter sitting up here. Can you spike that for me if you're up here?
Yeah, just come on, go over and give me a little touch on my fucking meter, you know what I'm saying?
You have anything to say about that?
Huh? Go ahead,
Last
ghost.
chance.
Run your fucking mouth. I dare you.
The art of blessing a home requires a multi-layer approach, which allows me to raise the vibration of a home to the point where negative spirits cannot attach themselves comfortably to the location.
This is my own creation, the portable altar, so I can take this into haunted places and clear it and purify it of anything negative that's haunting the area. And every item on this altar has a specific function in cleansing a house.
You got to get the Buddha statues. All right, and the cross, and the crucifix. I mean, let's take a look at this thing real quick.
And every item on this.
Okay, so what we got? Like, this is like a whole fucking setup, man. Okay, you got like fucking Hindu shit and Chinese shit and fucking.
This altar has a specific function.
All the fucking glass Buddhas and the fucking crucifix and the holy water and shit. And the salt. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck?
In cleansing a house.
As I am just mere minutes away from cleansing this house from any negative spirits here, watch very closely on what happens to this video camera that's recording me.
And they feed off that even more. It's like, ha ha ha, I got you over a barrel.
Right. Blood is like crazy.
Oh no! It was the spirits that done it. Not me just not plugging in the fucking camera. No! Spirits, they're trying to stop this investigation because they know I'm close.
This is incredible. The camera battery which I just used to go into the attic is seconds later completely drained of its energy.
Wow, maybe it's just a shitty camera battery. Maybe it's worn out from all the fucking usage of it. Or maybe, you filmed a little too much using the flashlight option on it, and it drained the fucking battery. What did you expect?
And what's even weirder is at that very moment, I was talking about how spirits like to feed off things.
And they feed off that even more. It's like, ha ha ha, I got you over a barrel.
Right.
Simply.
Ha ha ha, I got you over a barrel. Wow. Just wow, Chris.
Incredible.
All right, so I was setting up my altar. I'm not even done yet, and this camera that was recording me just died. So we got a battery drain going, and I'm not sure if it's because I opened this hatch here, but
I think it has more to do with you not plugging the camera into a power source.
it's a good sign because it shows that this thing does not want this prayer to be performed.
What are you recording this video with? A backup camera?
Weird stuff always starts to happen the closer the time gets to when I actually do the cleansing.
But that's my point. Like, what are you recording this part with where you're telling me about this camera?
Patch here, but
dude, you're telling me that the fucking ghost drained the battery on the fucking camera that was recording you, but it didn't drain the battery on the camera that you used to record this part?
It's a good sign because it shows that this thing does not want this prayer to be performed.
Why didn't it drain that camera's battery?
Weird stuff always starts to happen the closer the time gets to when I actually do the cleansing because it's like the spiritual last stand that they have before they get pushed out.
Ah, fuck you.
Game. You're not ready for it.
Eat a dick.
Did you drain my battery? Come on, fess up. You drained my battery?
Moments later, I'm again completely caught off guard at what happens next.
Okay, that's moving. Why is that moving? What are you doing?
This just blew my mind. After calling out the spirit,
come on, fess up. You drained my battery?
I saw out of the corner of my eye the edge of this piece of paper right here flick out from the side of the desk.
Oh my god, a piece of paper moved. That's proof that there must be ghosts there.
Then as the camera focuses on it, I capture the paper moving all by itself.
No, it just moved all by itself as it slid down out and was falling to the floor. Damn you, ghost. You've tricked me using your magic. It's certainly not just gravity.
Okay, that's moving. Okay, that's moving. That was weird. The thing just started moving by itself. Did you see it? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah, I saw it like fall.
I was nowhere near it. As I went back to review my footage of what this area looked like 10 minutes earlier, my jaw hit the floor. This is the same exact piece of paper before the incident. As you can see here, it is tucked securely behind the lip of this support bar. There's no possible way that this piece of paper just flipped out on its own. Then of course, as soon as I call out the spirit, "You drain my battery?" you can clearly hear the sound of the paper being moved from its resting spot. And the way it's moving looks as if an unseen hand is tugging it, or...
And there you go. There's the admission that unseen hand was tugging it. Not incorporeal hands, just unseen ones.
pushing it from the other side.
Yeah.
Downright incredible.
Yeah. Imagine that.
All right, this is your last chance. Spike that meter.
Go ahead and spike it, bitch. I dare you.
Warning.
Go ahead and spike the fucking meter. See what happens.
Oh, you're gonna do something now.
Yeah, fuck you.
Do you not want me to cleanse you from this place? That is the first time that's rigged. Oh, there we go. Are you feeding off this family? Spike that meter.
Fuck you, Ghost.
I know you're feeding off this family. You know you're feeding off this family. I want to see that confirmed on that.
Alright, just admit you're a motherfucking ghost vampire bitch, alright? Succubus fucking whore, feeding off of each member of the family like a giant goddamn leech. Just admit it, Ghost.
Meter. And I'll go light on you. Spike that meter.
Nah, go light on you. I'll only hit you with the fucking RKO. I won't give you the punt kick too.
Because what you're doing is not conducive to this family and yourself. Especially yourself.
No. You need to hit the fucking road, Ghost. Alright? I need you to fucking be gone like yesterday. Alright? I need you to pack your shit. Go somewhere else. Okay? Maybe go find some fucking mansion to haunt. Go rattle your fucking chains somewhere else. I ain't got time for all this ghost shit around here.
You are on the other side now.
Alright?
And what you're doing is lowering your vibration. Is that what you want?
Alright, you're gonna keep lowering that vibration? Keep doing it. See what happens. See what the fuck happens. I swear to God, Ghost, I will kill myself and come after you, okay? Don't make me smack the shit out of you, Ghost.
You're wasting your afterlife.
You only have all of eternity, you know, but you're wasting it.
This is not tolerable. Spike that meter if you understand what I'm saying. That's all it's gonna give me, I guess. Did you see it though when it spiked?
Mm-hmm.
Since the spirit has ceased contact, it's time to perform the house cleansing.
Alright, you ain't gonna talk no more, bitch? Fine, I'm gonna start doing this cleansing, alright? We're gonna see if you can run your mouth after that.
I've created a very unique approach to cleansing a house because it's multi-layered and hits all the different dimensional spaces that exist within
Step 1, run around your house and throw salt everywhere.
a home.
I have tools and mantras that effectively clear out
Step 2, holy water.
the material space, spiritual space, atmospheric space,
Step 3, incense.
vibrational space,
Step 4, play the giant bowls.
and more. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. This helps drive
Step 5,
out
scriptures.
not just spirits,
Step 6, back to the incense.
but all negative energies that draw
Step 7, back to the
in
salt.
dark spirits who like to feed off the.
Step 8, ring the fucking teacup.
Things. Cleansing the attic is also a big concern because
Step 9, cleanse the attic.
of the constant sound of footsteps emanating from there.
All right, with that, I've cleansed this house, and I can feel a night and day difference when I walk into this house. So hopefully this family will not have any confrontations tonight, which is what we want.
Later, the ghost became extremely violent and started throwing the children around until it eventually dragged one into the fucking closet and ended up coming through the TV.
So it's been a week since I've done the house cleansing, and I just got off the phone with the homeowner, and she tells me that they have not had one problem since. In fact, the house still feels really light and airy since I've been there. And this is just a testament to what I do as a ghost behaviorist. Really works and is needed in society. Hauntings are on the rise, they're not going down, and ghost hunting shows on TV are not helping the situation, they're hurting them because they don't.
I agree. I think that Chris Bores needs to. I think Chris Bores is a model for what we need in this world. All right, we need a bunch of nutcase Ohioans to go around and cleanse people's houses so the fucking ghosts don't have squatters' rights. Okay, you can't let them get in there; they'll have fucking squatters' rights. You got to get them the fuck out. You need Chris Bores to come in and fucking get rid of those ghosts for you.
Yeah, Chris is such a bore.
Are you back? What a horrible human being.
Yes.
All right. Let me finish this.
Is this the same guy with the peanut butter?
Yeah. So he goes up in the attic. He sets his ghost traps with the peanut butter bait. You know, fucking some unseen hand pulling papers and women getting fucking goosebumps. Clearly, this is hardcore evidence for the existence of ghosts.
Have people that can address all these issues.
Conjuring be damned.
That are spinning out of control. And I'm just thankful that I can fix things in my area, one family at a time.
Oh, man. You're a treasure, Chris. You really are. Oh, Lord.
A true breakup society.
I mean, he's going out there. He's doing his cleansing rituals. He throws salt in your house. Then he comes back with the holy water. And hits it. He hits it with the fucking with the herbs and shit. Does a little bit of scripture. Goes up in the attic. Throws some more salt. You know, it is what it is. It is what it fucking is. So, I mean, other than that, I've been going for a couple hours. I think I entertained enough.
No, you could entertain more.
I've danced enough. I've monkey danced enough today.
What are you talking about? You dance. You sit at your desk on your laptop.
Horrible. All right. I'm going to cut the stream off.
All right.